I've been patiently waiting to see on what JJK was going to do next. Obviously the last time I was on JJK, or I did a video on it should I say, it was for the likes of Nanami, right? So obviously we looked into Nanami. I've had my fun with Nanami. He's been doing his thing. I mean, I've been still playing the game off screen, obviously, just to kind of make sure I've got resources and materials at the ready on whoever is next. And well, it seems that, yeah, I think 2 days ago I saw this. A tweet came out from the devs to kind of inform us that the next part of the story, as well as the game content, of course, will continue on, and we are going into the Chozo fight, of course. So that is going to be something beautiful, and more importantly, the man of the hour, the one that everyone has been waiting for, could very well make his introduction very soon, but in a way which I feel like a lot of people are going to be for. There is going to be a live stream happening. I know that Global is really close to chasing up right now, especially with the long break that JP has from character to character. So again, just a reminder for everyone, when it comes to the anniversary in November, so it'll be JP's second year anniversary, Global's first year anniversary, the sync up is happening. Like with the speed and how both versions are going, and JP's giving Global a chance to catch up, the sync up is going to be happening in a couple of months time, so prepare yourself. That being said, I just double checked the tier list and I'm just like, ah damn, they've kind of rehauled everything. And yeah, Global in 2 months time, I'd say. Yeah, this Gojo should be making his appearance, so get ready on that one. But anyway, yeah, coming back to the new piece of content, there is going to be a live stream. I believe the voice acting for Chozo as well as Itadori will be there, so kind of begs the question on if we're going to be getting a character version of each. Now, with that being said, and why I say that the version of Chozo that we could potentially get might be in favor for everyone, is because technically speaking, they could do a pay to win to a free to play character. Because if you guys don't know, and if you haven't been saving, which I'm hopefully you guys have been saving, especially on Global, because again, not that far off from all this happening. But yeah, they have confirmed that in this month, in July, a free character is getting added to the roster. And if you look at the lineup, I don't know about you guys, but it only makes sense for them to add Chozo right here. His beautiful spot, and he's looking to be a potential yellow character since every other typing has been cleared with the previous free units, of course. So just putting out there, we are guaranteed to get a free character this month to be added into the shop. And if they've just announced Chozo's fight, you know for a fact either Itadori or Chozo is coming in as a free character, purchasable within the shop using your medals. And by looking at the lineup of characters that we have, as I've just mentioned, it only makes sense. It only makes sense, which then falls in line of Itadori coming in being a potential banner character. That's if they want to maximize. If not, that's fine. If not, I'm cool with Chozo just being a free character. But once again, the developers have confirmed it. This was confirmed, I think, last month. They said that in July we're getting a free character. I think it was either confirmed in last month or in May. It was confirmed a while back, I will say that. But yeah, so a free character is on the horizon, and again, could be Chozo. It has to be him. That was one of my predictions, by the way. Just want to say that right now. Now, with all of that, it seems that they kind of overhauled some of these modes, because I have been farming the hell out of it, because as you guys can see, these chests, they all provide you with cubes, and there is a lot more cubes to what there were before. I think in total you might be able to get over a multi's worth, because it just doesn't stop. It keeps on going. There's so much cubes that they've added in. It's insane. It's way more to what it was before. So yeah, this is a W change for the event, so we'll take it. So yeah, pretty much every JP player is just I'm telling you, this is probably one of the most, like, I understand that they confirmed that obviously a free character is going to be added into the game itself, but I reckon the developers are kicking themselves, because like I said, Chozo is a highly desirable character for the game with how the player base have reacted, especially JP. Obviously JP will, I mean, well, one, they'll spend a crazy amount for Gojo and Sukuna if there's a different version of those. But Chozo low-key has just been an underdog of how of a favorable character he has become. And the demand for this man is insane. So that's why I'm kind of like, it makes sense for him to go into the shop. But it comes down to the developers and the greediness. That I'm telling you right now, it will come down to that. I'm just hoping that they stay true to their word and keep how things are, and just keep with what they've been doing with the shop. Because if they do how the lineup is right now, and then Itadori just appears right here, it's just like, I mean, okay, cool. I mean, there's not really much to say. It's a free character, we'll take it, but you know, it wouldn't fit right. It's got to be Chozo. But more importantly, we know how great of a character these three characters are, especially with Jogo's recent buff that he managed to get. So, knowing how these three are, how amazing that they are for the game itself, how amazing free-to-play characters that they are, I have high hopes that with a Chozo coming in now as a new character, he will be updated for it being catered to where the game is at right now. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. Now, of course, I got my 5k at the ready, because if need be, I will put this man and get him some dupes. At the very least, I'll get him a single dupe. Because for the most part, when it comes to duping out characters on JJK Phantom Parade, you just really need that one dupe. So, yeah, got to make sure that I've always got something at the ready if the character is worth that extra duping out. So, fantastic on that part. But, yeah, pretty much, that is pretty much what's happening right now with JJK. Honestly, in terms of if Itadori does come in as a playable character, definitely going to be a DPS Itadori. I can't see him being anything else. If everything is in correlation to that fight in particular, and Chozo is coming as a free-to-play character, then that Itadori has to be a DPS Itadori. That being said, I don't know what, I mean, to be fair, if you look at where Itadori's at right now, my man is wrecking ball. I think it's, where's blue? Could be blue Itadori. I'm not seeing any good favorable blue Itadoris, to be honest. So that could be in the equation, who knows. So Chozo will definitely be a yellow typing, because that's the only typing we don't have within the shop, and I'm sure they want to give all coverage. And then in terms of if that Itadori is a playable character, then blue Itadori DPS, right? Because we've had green, we've had red, we're gonna get yellow, so that leaves blue if we're going typing wise, right? Because Gojo was green, Shoko was green, Nanami was red, the support Nanami, and Chozo's coming in as a yellow unit because of how the shop is laid out. So that leads me to believe that if we are getting a DPS Itadori between the fight, then it's going to be for the blue typing, and then that's that coverage done and dusted and settled. And then pretty much we're just going to be well on our way for like pre-anniversary stuff for the months to come, and then come November it's time for the sync up to happen, along with the Divine Arrow Sukuna. If it ain't him, God knows what it's going to be, but that character will probably release in December, just an FYI.